Hi, this is Brad with Copper Creek Cuts. I own a lawn care company in Northeast Florida. It's a cold morning in Florida. We're letting the vent track warm up. I've been here the last few days cutting overgrown wax myrtles from about a quarter mile down this drainage ditch, skidding them back with the vent track. But this video is more to talk about something that's been happening to me for years, and that's people stealing my content and re-uploading it on their own social media channels. Now that's one downside of having some popular videos, is that somebody's just gonna take it, blur out any watermark and repost it. But at least once every other week I will have somebody who watches the channel reach out and send a link to a new Instagram or Facebook or TikTok page that's stealing my content. And when this first started happening, I spent probably a solid month chasing all of them down and you know, submitting all the right claims and all the paperwork I'm supposed to. And what I found is it doesn't make a difference. It's just like weeds. You can pull up as many weeds as you want. They will just always keep coming back. And if you're not somebody who makes videos, you know, as a large part of your life, this might be something that doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, these people are stealing from you. You need to stop it. I'm not willing to make this a part of my life any longer. When I see that someone is stolen from me, there is an immediate physical reaction that I can't control. It's anger, it's adrenaline, it's, you know, my heart starts beating real heavy in my chest and I can't stop it. And that happens every single time I see somebody has stolen my content. I know it's not good for me physically, emotionally, or mentally. And I feel that way from the time I find out about it all up until I've gotten a notice from whoever that they've removed the content. So that could be days, right? For days I'm feeling that way. The other thing is, these companies, I'm not convinced they actually care if somebody is stealing your content. Because take Facebook, for instance. There was an entire page that had stolen 20 or 30 of my reels that I put on Facebook, and they had hundreds of thousands of views. I reported the entire page to Facebook, and Facebook actually had the audacity to come back to me and say, well, we need you to report each one. You just reported a whole page. And I said, yeah. Well, I didn't say any expletives. In my mind, I did. But I was like, of course I reported the whole page. All you have to do is go to my page, look at my posts, go to their page, look at their posts, and they're identical. And they've got me, right? So if your system doesn't even operate on any kind of common sense, or you're simply showing me you really don't care about, you know, defending my content. Again, Facebook gets money when people watch stuff. So if somebody's stealing my content and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, does Facebook really care? I don't think so. Same with TikTok. TikTok's website, it's almost impossible to submit a copyright request or a copyright takedown on their desktop website. You have to install their app. And I quite simply am not willing to do that either. So this is all a ramble. These are first world problems that I'm privileged to have, and these are all my issues. None of this has got anything to do with you. But all of that is just a way to say, I appreciate when you guys send me, you know, notices of some page or somebody who's reposting my content, but I'm simply at the point in my life where I refuse to let that be a part of my life. So I just ignore it. I don't look for people who are taking my content. If I find out someone is taking my content, I don't report it anymore. Very similar to how if you are in business, you get to choose the work that you do. I'm not going to let that work of reporting all these things and chasing them down, I'm not gonna let it be a part of my life. Whatever amount of revenue I have lost because folks have stolen my content, which that's iffy if you can even say people have stolen money from me. Whatever amount of influence I may have lost because folks have stolen my content, it is not worth the aggravation, the physical, the mental, the emotional stress that I know it puts on me. It may not bother you, but it does me. The biggest point that I want to drive home is that if reporting it actually fixed the problem, I would do that. It doesn't, and I'm just not willing to have that be a part of my life. So that's why I say, just like the title says, folks are stealing from me and I can't stop it. I still appreciate you guys reaching out to me and letting me know somebody's using my content, but I just don't do anything with that information anymore. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.